Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Now, Niels Bohr understood, he accepted Rutherford's nuclear model. He understood that yes, atoms have two parts, the nuclear part which is centrally located and it's positively charged, and there is an extranuclear part which is electronegative. That is, it has the electrons revolving around it. So that was also accepted by Niels Bohr. But as we already stated, that Rutherford's model had major defect. One defect is that the electrons would lose energy as it is revolving around the nucleus, and due to the loss of energy, it will get attracted towards the nucleus, and a time would come that the electron would collapse with the nucleus, and which completely does not happen. Otherwise, the matter will cease to exist in the universe. And second effect was he did not specify the number of electrons that are revolving in this well-defined orbits. So taking all these things into consideration, Niels Bohr came out with a discrete postulate, and it corrected the Rutherford's defect in the nuclear model of atom. So Niels Bohr put forward the following postulates about the model of an atom. According to Niels Bohr's model of an atom. In 1913, Niels Bohr, a young Danish physicist, suggested that the classic laws of mechanics and electrodynamics cannot be used to describe the motion of electrons around the nucleus. He suggested that electrons revolving around the nucleus are confined to certain fixed orbits, shells or energy levels, and envelop the nucleus much the same way as the skin of an onion. The electrons do not lose any energy while revolving around the nucleus. He further suggested that electrons cannot move in the areas between the two orbits. He called these areas forbidden territories. He suggested that an electron revolving in some particular orbit, on gaining certain fixed amount of energy, can jump to next orbit and vice versa. However, the electron will not position itself in between the space of the two orbits. For moving from one orbit to another orbit, the electrons have to absorb or radiate out some fixed amount of energy. Therefore, these orbits are called energy levels. For the sake of convenience, the orbits or shells or energy levels are given specific names or numeral values. If an electron is revolving in the shell closest to the nucleus, then that electron is called K electron, and the shell in which it is revolving as K shell. The various shells and energy levels are K, L, M, N, O, etc. So Niels Bohr's model completely eradicated the defect or the drawbacks that was observed in Rutherford's model. Okay, I hope this is clear.